Aloha. Welcome to office hours for New Year's Eve, 2023, December 31st. Finally, 2023 almost over. I'm not going to complain like people did in 2019 because of what happened in 2020, but I'm glad that this year is moving on. Seemed 23, classic skidoo, splitting apart, all those things. I don't know how 2023 went for you, but for me, it was quite a wild ride. Give it that. Good things happen, bad things happened. Some really good things happen. Some really bad things happen. But maybe today we'll get into a little bit of year in review, but today, before that, let's get some higher wisdom for today. And it's water over water, the abysmal, also known as water, because it's water over water. So it says flow like pure water through difficult situations. Hang on, I gotta sneeze. Yeah, at least that's not people aren't running away these times. I think we're over the COVID thing. Seems like people are no longer social distancing or any of that, right? That hullabaloo. Okay, so anyway, flow like water through difficult situations. The image of the hexagram Ken is that of water. Water falling from the heavens, water coursing over the earth in streams, water collecting itself in pure and silent pools. This image is meant to teach us how to conduct ourselves in trying situations. If we flow through them, staying true to what is pure and innocent in ourselves, we escape danger and reach a place of quiet refuge and good fortune beyond. Kan, Kyan, often appears to warn of troubling times either drawing near or already at hand, and counsels you not to fall into longing for an immediate and effortless solution to the trouble. When you become emotionally ambitious, when you cling to comfort and desire to be free of the currents of change in life, you block the creative from resolving difficulties in your favor. What is necessary now is to accept the situation, to flow with it like water, to remain innocent and pure and sincere while the higher power works out a solution. It is not that you should not act now. It is that you should not act out of frustration, anxiety, despair, or desire to escape the situation. Instead, still yourself and look for the lesson hidden inside the difficulty. Correct your attitude until it's open, detached, and unstructured. Abandon your goals and stay on your path, where you proceed step by step, arm in arm, with the sage. Those whose hearts and minds are kept pure and innocent relate properly to all events, understand their cosmic meaning, and flow through them with strength, clarity, and brilliance of pure water. Yep. The abysmal water. So difficult times drawing near, who knows? We'll see what 2024 has in store. What's going on? It's good to see you all. Thanks for the fist bumps. I guess that's still a 2020 thing that's getting recycled and used properly. It's like, I like you, but I'm just gonna punch you in the hand instead of saying hi and giving you a hug, and you know. But maybe we're punching out 2023, but seems like a good fist bumpy type year. Yeah. I give good hugs. Great. Okay, cool. Yeah, the hug is a nice thing. You get to have some good vibrations. And we all know that good vibes is what it's all about. I slid this over. I'll slide it back. Nah, it's fine. So anyway, yeah, happy New Year's to everyone. Happy almost New Year's. Yeah. I hope everyone had a good year, When I'm looking back, I'm thinking about it and looking back on the year here. Let's see, what do I got here? Some good things happened, it seems strange to me because it's like I do a class in January, and so it seems like and that January class is coming up right now, or pretty soon. But it always seems like so long ago. But it was only that long ago that that Pedro was here, and Leah, and all the good folks. So let's see here. Let's oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this one, and then do this one, bring this over, and do that one. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, so that when I hit that cop pops up. Yeah, and Shay. Oh, you guys can't see that. Bring it over this way. The January class with Shay, with Ben, with oh man, I can't. Oh, it's Dan's wife, Daniel. Oh, she's so sweet. I gotta recall her name. And Pedro here. Yeah, Dan. Oh, we had the same shirt. And Leah and Daniel. All of us at the end of class. So, good things. This was in January. So it seems like a year ago, which it really was a year ago. But, it's always good. Class almost coming up, doing our thing. And then what else happened this year was good. I don't know, so busy. I was doing some let's see this one here. My buddy Moose's farm. $12, 23, 12/31. Oh, 123 day. Huh. Interesting anomaly. But things are growing well. Things are growing well. Yeah, this is what happens when you do natural farming plus plastic. Look how healthy these kavas are. I know I went over this already. What else? Paul's kava. Yeah, this is the same farm. Pigs. What do we got with the pig? Oh, yeah, I had piglets this year. Who remembers that? My baby pig. I almost forgot. Short Ribs had pigs this year. I look at Gigi. Oh my gosh. So we ended up keeping this. Let's see. This a little bit smaller. We ended up keeping this pig. Or no, that pig right there. Gigi. Golden girl. Had pigs this year. I always forget that. So many things. If you don't take pictures or you don't have a good journal or a good diary, you'll forget all these things. Huh. Never noticed Gigi had a spot right there. I gotta see if she still has that spot on her leg. Butter plugs. What else? Oh, and then other pretty big thing that happened this year. We got our sprayer drone. This little DJI, little, I say little, it's huge. It's like 8 feet across. Our sprayer drone just now. So my wife was walking in the field yesterday and she's like, I think it's really making a difference. I'm like, good. I hope it really is making a difference. Oh, this was a drone from a drone, and the other drone was lagged out. Oh. Yeah, chatting. Yeah, that's fun to remember that stonemason when we had the babies and did anyone see the live birth? Anyone? I think and yeah, chatting when I ran the live stream. Had the Wi-Fi working up at the barn. The Wi-Fi just died up there. Pretty sure it's just because it's so moist up there. And yeah, my wireless bridge Ubiquiti network just died up there. Let's see if that makes a difference. But yeah, this drone we've been flying it almost weekly and doing our thing. It's pretty fantabulous. Me and my dad down there. Yeah, so watching, getting the drone up, doing those things. This was the first day we flew it. This is actually like one of the first times actually my dad was flying this drone. I was flying the small Mavic because, but yeah, our chicken wagon. That was another thing that happened in 2023. Our chicken wagon. And since I was here, and I recall, I got to mention Brittany as well in here. Our group. That was good. So let's see what else. That seems to be the only things that I video recorded here on 2023. So it's an interesting year. Not as much going on, although more than 21, more than 2022. 2020 had a whole bunch of things that happened. At least things I made video of. This year, I don't know. I've been doing the office hours pretty consistently this year. I think we got 49 episodes in, including this one here. So that was good. And this year also working on, got some good things to announce coming up. The new year coming in. We'll see what's happening. But anyone else had anything they want to, share with us about what happened in 2023? Anything good? I just, another good thing that happened for me was got our baby cow back in business. So there's baby cow with her milk beard. So Licorice is her name. She's a Holstein Guernsey mix. But yeah, I like the little milk beard she has there. So got a baby cow, another milk cow in the house. Let me just do that and see if maybe it'll unblur out. No. Autofocus, no. Rainbow Possum says she raised and processed broilers for the first time, turkeys, and we got beehives. That's pretty cool. All those things, you know. I also one of my good friends, Matt and Andrea, they gave us a beehive, or not a beehive. They gave us a turkey. What am I saying? They gave us a turkey. Yeah, there we go. And so yeah, they raised the turkey. So I'm thinking, oh, that's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be more zoomed in like that anyway. I don't know why sometimes it doesn't. But they gave us a turkey, and that was good, man. Most delicious thing. And also another note, when they're doing the natural farming on the chickens, they said it dries out less when it's home raised. Like for some reason, the other turkeys, they dry out quicker. I don't know. I don't know if you noticed the difference there. But always good to do those things. So I'm gonna flow through this, see what comes up. I did, I was talking. Yeah. Speaking of, did we take? We must have taken. I also had a second class in November. Speaking of Bird being in here, did I not share those photos of our other class? When was it? It was November. November 13th, I think. No, yeah, right around. Oh, we did. Yeah. So here's the other class. And this was our class. Oh, hey. Thanks, Bird. Thank you. Here was the other class too. This was a small one in November. We had Steve here he came up from Australia. He's down in the Melbourne region by Pooch, and Jennifer there, Bird, in our class. And that was actually, what's funny is that small classes are actually more fun. Not that big classes aren't fun or whatever, but it's nice when you really have a small course and you can really get to know people a little bit better, and you can do so much more. I'm just gonna keep this open. In terms of, we really got into it, and we really got into that. Do I have a picture from our class? When our class was 2022, 2021. I think Thomas, I think I got a picture. Were you in this one? Let's see here. No, this was at Chemo. This was a class prior to that. February 2022, right? Or was it February 2023? No, couldn't have been. Was it? If so, it's on the other, I think it's on the other camera. I don't think I took it on my cell phone. And I think, yeah, well, I'll send it to you. February 20, it wasn't 22? Yeah, 22, February 22. Yeah, that's what I thought. But I don't have those on this computer for some reason. So anyway, I will find that, get that to you. It's probably on my phone, and or it's on the other camera. I'll figure it out and get that to you. But yeah, I always try and take a class picture. And then Stonemason saying he did a tutorial on Canvas online forum this year, helping a guy in Thailand and Canada make solutions. So that's cool. One of my goals with natural farming, with this whole office hours, with everything, is to teach so that you can teach, because that's the only way it's going to be exponential, is that if I teach, that you teach, and then those people teach, and that we get this exponential function going in the positive direction. So, and then it works. And so also I know that Bird out there is teaching now at a center where people come and recover from life and rediscover themselves, and she's now teaching natural farming. So how many folks out there, if you're teaching, drop a little comment there to tell, you know, who and what you're teaching, all those things, because that's always inspiring as well, getting those things out there. So spreading the microbes, getting the love. Thanks. And super chats, thank you, thank you, thank you. But what else this year? Man, you know, when I look back at my life here, seeing all these, it's kind of fun to look through, you know, at the end of the year, look through what we got here. Like, so let me just put this up, switch this over. You know, so been doing natural farming for a while. And look at this here. This was back, what, 2018? Building chicken coops, but people getting together, building things, making things better. I think on this day we were, oh, there's a Hawaiian snake. You ever seen a snake in Hawaii? That's a Hawaiian snake for you. Hawaiian snake. And then we were building this this chicken pen here. So Steve Wando's there? Oh my gosh. So yeah, that's when you take videos, you remember all these things that you might have otherwise forgotten. I wish I'd started this KNF journey 35 years ago. Appreciate you, Drake. Thanks. Thanks. Yeah, the little blind snakes. Yeah. Well, you know, it's the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. So if you didn't start natural farming 35 years ago, then starting today. This is us speeding through, building this thing. But been doing a lot of good natural farming over the years, you know. Helping people with livestock. Oh, look, we're putting the roof on. I don't really think the split roof on, oh, Sterling, I haven't seen that guy in forever. Talking story, doing things. What is it? Just talking story. Oh, and then we put the chickens in. Rhode Island Reds, nice. Nice. Go chicken, go. New home. I get to stir all this up. So easy, simple, small chicken pen you can build at home. And, you know, what else? Looking through these things. Man, so many good things when I start to look through, when I start to look through my hard drives here. It's always, this one.
Alright, so,
So what is this? I'm making a aerobic tea here, bubbling this. Bubbling these teas, making that air stone.
collection here. We brewed
this over 14 days, and you can see the nice mycelium starting to grow in here. Also nice chunkies here. As I break them apart, you can really see the mycelial action happening in dirt clumps as well as the mill run that they're brewed in. So I'm going to start my batch here with just a handful of this here. So putting just a handful of the IMO4 into the bubbler there. And next ingredient, I've been talking with Kim Chang about it, and she said that when she makes liquid IMO4, one of the things she adds is IMO2. So here I got a batch of IMO2. This is the microbes caught on rice mixed with sugar. And so I'm going to also just add into my 5-gallon bucket here just a little bit of this and to mix that into the water real good. Get my hand off a little bit. So I got microbes in there. And now the key with microbes is you can't just have workers, you also got to feed your workers. So it's a two-part thing. So the other thing I'm going to add into here is the maintenance solution. This is the Oriental Herbal Nutrient mixed with what else? Brown rice vinegar and fermented plant juice made from banana flour. And I'm going to put 40 milliliters into this because it's a 4-gallon batch here that I'm making. So give the microbes all the food and medicine and the ability to brown rice vinegar acts as a stimulator. Another important ingredient is this worm humic acid, and I'm just going to add 15 milliliters of that in there. And those components there should pretty much give me everything I need. The other thing I may add in is a bit of sea salt. So it's all in here. It's all starting to brew. Looks pretty simple right now. It's starting to bubble a little bit. I'm betting this is going to get so bioactive it's going to bubble over the edge and create quite a mess here. So I'll do it on my deck so that it will be easy to clean up and just go into my plants that are growing beneath the deck. So I'm going to brew this for about 36 hours and then apply it not tomorrow but the following day in the afternoon, and dilute this into the other tanks that I got in the field. Hey, March 28th, 2017, out here in the papaya field. Now, made that tea earlier, but went to work at the school garden. It's pretty fun. But out here now, and my down microbe solution, my anaerobic tea, simple, very rudimentary way of preparing microbes, not nearly as profound as the IMO4 Master Cho's way, but pretty simple, dirty, easy way to get it done here in the field is ready. So how do I know it's ready? Let's take a closer look. See the bubbles in there, bubbles popping, doing their thing. Very active, very volatile. Means that if I keep going for much longer, this JMS will actually be overripe. And this tank here, even better ripe and ready. See how it's pulling away from the edge a little bit. Means it's still circulating around the inside. So this batch perhaps even better than that other batch, that other barrel there. But time for me to skim off the crap off the top, throw my little bit more nutrients for the papaya trees in there, and then hook my sprayer up and get it growing, baby. And tree's looking pretty nice. This tree right here, you know, hanging in there, still putting out good nice new fruit, still flowering. You know, I don't want to see any skips. Like a skip is something like this where one fruit comes out and then there's no fruit above it. A skip is a sign of mismanaged nutrition. But my trees right in this section looking pretty good on the whole. This one's a little bit better. More fruit coming out here. Out. Fruits all the way down the column. Leaves halfway through. Yeah. Party. So always interesting. I'm gonna switch to this one here. There we go. Yeah, always interesting to go look back at past footage. You know, not only in that video was my recipe wrong by it's supposed to be 25 milliliters per gallon of maintenance, and I think I added in 40 mils for 4 gallons, so that was like 10 milliliters per gallon. So kind of interesting. You know, I dosed about a quarter of what I was supposed to in there. What is that? 1.5 times less than I should have. 40 mils when I should have put in 100 mils. So about, little less than half of what I was supposed to put in there, and then brewing those teas and then looking at that papaya project. That was fun. It's always fun to like look back and see what you've done over the years, seeing those different things. 2017, what a trip, man. That was the year that then I went to Korea 3 times. And 3 intense downloads for Master Cho, and those those things happening there. What was that? 2017. Let's see. Let's go to 2017. Look, so if I look back at this here, and you look at this, and you look at what was happening in 2017, look at how many more videos there are here of happening, like Advanced with Master Cho, Cho in Korea, Cho in Popaiko, Daniel Anthony's workshops. I went over to Oahu. We did a thing in Bellevue. That was the first time we went to America to bring natural farming there. This was like, up in Bellevue. So I look back 2017, and then I taught at Hawaiian Sanctuary. This was one of the best attended courses. Had over I think 100 people there at the natural farming teaching. And these are some of the more popular YouTubes I got out. I did a level 2 in August. I did a level 2 in May. This looks like we're super saturating something. What is this? Yeah, great people coming together doing this. What is that? Is that David? That is David. Oh, and Lambert. What's up, Lambert? Welcome to. So, had all these courses out there doing. What else? I went to Oahu. Oh, this was Daniel Anthony's.
These agricultural practices have to be transparent. And so, how they're transparent is we get to see them happening. So I've been following this guy on social media, and I've been seeing the things that he's been doing on his island, and it's inspired me to reach out and say, brah, how do we do it for nothing? So we got a ticket, and we just decided to start it regularly. He's gonna come once a month, and we're hoping to have weekends. You can come back and do follow-up. Uncle Alika Atay.
What happened to the once a month, Daniel? We didn't make it over there once a month, but I did give them that. Did Earth Day. Oh, Daniel. So, yep. What else? We made some feed box, did a hemp conference. Doug Fine here, the hemp guys, the whole hemp crew coming over. Some of these folks are super famous. Morris, all these guys in here. Did an HFUU convention. Oh my gosh, we got to see Gabe Brown here. That's Gabe Brown. Got to see him talk about stuff. And the Australian guy did HFUU meetings. I was doing the HFUU. Here's us picking cloves, those things. What else? All, used to be president of the HFUU. Look at all those clothes. Hanging out with Jess and Liam. Jadam came that year. Oh my gosh. This Ray Young Sung coming here. Kim Chang. It's always interesting to look back at these things. I was teaching at Kalana Onole School. Had my kids out in the garden cutting things, harvesting cassava. Teaching little kids about natural farming.
You cut a whole bunch?
They're harvesting grass, mulching. We grew so much cassava out here, it was unreal. What else? Kim Chang was teaching at Hawaiian Sanctuary. Kim Chang did a level 2 class that I helped assist with out here. Tafina in the house. Yeah, Kim, bless you. Rest in peace. Rest in microbe heaven. Dude, let's grow Hilo. Oh my gosh, man. I'm planting all downtown Hilo. Look at that. We took that triangle in the middle of the road and planted it with taro. Bananas. So it's amazing because here, this is downtown Hilo, and we just put natural farming in, right, and did all this. I look back at my life, and it's like, man, I was doing all this good stuff, and then it seems like, I look back at like 2023, and there's like 4 photos. Either A, I take less photos, or B, I'm just not as outgoing anymore. Been doing the office hour though. I appreciate all you guys coming in, but I used to be like active in the community doing stuff, and not that I'm not anymore, but here we are just planting late into that Lakea, planting late into the night, wild community organizing. Oh my gosh, Bex. Wow, that's like a classic old photo there. I taught about the moon. If you haven't watched this video, you're interested in the moon. It's a very good thing. Although you can't see the whiteboard, but
It's about 28 days.
but today Ole. Well, actually, it's nowadays doing natural farming meetings. We'll see if these. Oh, Kim and oh man, so it's hard for me to remember names because I know thousands of people. I really try to remember names, but when I you look at how many people I know, it's like I know. Can I go through and name all these people? Probably. I really try and remember names. So if I forget when I'm live and I'm like, oh, I can't recall I will remember your name. So don't feel embarrassed if it's you and you're there and I'm like, what is the name? But I will remember it because it's just, my brain's sometimes a little bit fuzzy when you realize I know thousands and thousands of people. Oh, and Bruz is there. Look, Bruz talking. This is before the betrayal when we used to be friends. Talking about the things he's done. Dr. Park, oh my gosh, just saw him the other day. Love Dr. Park. Very good, healthy food. Thank you. Talking about his lactobacillus. We got Jason there before the betrayal. What else? OHN. What is this one here? Oh yeah, here talking about OHN. There's the recipes. There's us making it. Oh, look my mom making this stuff. Doing that. What else? We got movies. Yeah, making the OHN papaya project. Yeah, I was out doing the papaya project. You saw a little bit of that earlier. Ended up failing this papaya project. Why? Because this car there, that was my tractor. That was my truck. And if you don't have the right equipment, trust me, you can't do farming. It's all about the right equipment. And if you take on a project, this was too big for my wrong equipment, and it would have taken more blood out of me than I could afford. but I ended up biting off too big of a chunk. And so if you're going to do natural farming, you want to be successful, I recommend you do
I'm here at my walk.
the
So
an amount that you can be successful with. So, but I think maybe in the upcoming year, we'll see. We'll do some yeah, here I was trying to cut the grass and make it go. Yeah, it's a gorgeous orchard, you know, trying to convert this over to natural farming. But I just had the wrong equipment. And that's really what it comes down to is you got to have the right equipment. And, you know, here I am out in the field at night trying to finish these things, right? In a car when I needed a truck, really. I do have a truck now, but here, you know, and spraying with this sprayer, like it's good. But ultimately, a project like this sprayer equipment right here, it's good, but it's not the right equipment. Like I really should have been mobile on something. And here I am. And if you look at me, I'm overspraying this. I'm spraying way too much on there, and it's good, but it's not good because it's like this is what ended up just grinding me down to where I failed on something and I should have taken a smaller bite and done more. And here I am like sickling grass, and imagine sickling an acre of grass trying to cut all this stuff down. And I was just like, oh, so I ended up buying different equipment, but I really needed like a, 60-inch BCS sickle bar to go and do this project and be out here and harvest this. Because this here bending over, this will break your back and you can't do this kind of thing. So, sizing, it's all about getting the right stuff to be out there. But I was trying my best to do this and trying to make a difference, talking about why and how. And if you look back, trying to pretend like, oh, and then Susan's there. And then we did have this tractor, but this tractor wasn't, I couldn't just like get on it any time. And this sprayer on the back was just ineffectual. And, it's all about the right equipment. Because we tried to load this stuff in, tried to build this spraying rig on the back, trying to do this, but it just wasn't correct, Like here it is, and it's trying to spray, but these sprayers and these things where it's going, it just wasn't, you can't, the nozzles were clogging. There we are trying to unclog it with a knife. It's like, without filtering these things here trying to spray, trying to do these things. It's just not, it's good, but it's just not good. So, and now with the drone, I could do a project like this, but basically here I'm trying to like weed whack this stuff, right? And here I am still manually doing this. It's like, no, you need to mechanize. You're on a field like this, you need to mechanize. Either that or scale down. I mean, commercial stuff, it's like, oh man. But that was, I was weed whacking with a disc and a saw blade on the end of that. It's just so dangerous. And I got, walking on foot, man. So anyway, papaya project, no go. What about pasture restoration here? Yeah, this pasture actually, Makua. But this pasture up here, again, so those houses still being built. Wow, time flies. But using the Maruyama, it's good. But and the same moon as it is today, amazing. But this little Maruyama to do this and spraying. Here you can spray like this, but man, having the right equipment, getting the drone now to do this. Like here I am out there for hours trying to spray these things and do this. And it's the wrong tool. It's the wrong equipment. Sure, it works and it works to a degree, but having the right stuff, oh man, look how nice my fence looks. It's amazing how much time flies. But, mixing up the fish, mixing up the salt, mixing up the right things. Like you can do the right things, but if it's not easy, it's not going to happen. And I sprayed this field probably 2-3 times that way. And is that snow on the Mauna? Yeah, it is. There's still snow on the Mauna right now. I bet you this is a very similar time to what it is now. EO flying over. But yeah, no, you need the right equipment. And growing turmeric, Oh, my wife. This is back when we were dating. Oh, so cute. And harvesting turmeric. But again, man, harvesting turmeric, all these things, you really, it's like you can farm, but you need the right equipment. And that's what I've learned over the years. I've gotten way the heck better at the type of equipment that that I'm doing. If there's one thing that I've learned in my wisdom as getting older is that, you know, while we have access to fuel and those things, use them. What is this? This is making calcium. I wonder what this video is about. Oh man, look at that beard. What is this? I'm burning some things. Oh, this is not the good way to make this either. Look how thick those bones are, and I'm burning this stuff. Did it even work? No, look how poorly charred those bones are. And I learned, instead of trying to char them this way, I just now, well, it looks like they charred okay, but this isn't that good. Like, honestly, I make them 1,000 times better. But here they are bubbling. But, you know, it's amazing, actually. One thing when I look back at natural farming is I realize I've gotten a heck of a lot better. But one thing to do, yeah. So 2017, year of busyness, doing things, going around the world, learning. Look at this. I went to Advanced with Joe. I went to Advanced Fruit, Advanced Nutrient Cycle, Advanced Poultry, and Advanced Swine. Oh, my beautiful wife. But going around doing these things, here's, you know, these groups learning in Korea. 2017 was probably one of the most high speed, quick, best learning years of my natural farming thing. Now I've gotten a heck of a lot better, and only you learn things, but then you put them into practice and you learn and you get so much better. But it's funny to look back and to see these things and to see where we were, what we were doing, you know. And so if you haven't watched, this is an IMO4 machine. And if you haven't watched any of these, I highly recommend, you know, if you're really interested in natural farming, go back to my YouTube channel, check out these advanced videos. They're using molasses, classic. But here's the IMO4 machine, the Learning Center in Korea. What is this under? This was the chick. Oh, Leslie was there. What's up, Leslie? I got to email her back. She emailed me and I didn't email her back. But, you know, looking at their things, I definitely have gotten a heck of a lot better at natural farming. I think laziness makes you better. It's not laziness, it's smarts. When I was a kid and I was in ROTC, they told me you either get smart or you get strong. And I've definitely gotten smarter. I don't think I'm as strong as I used to be. But yeah, cruising through Korea. If you haven't watched any of these, I highly recommend you take time, go through, you know. 2017 was such an amazing year, and put it all on the internet. It's all there. You can see it. You can watch Mr. Lee's farm get better over time. See those things happen. Went to the poultry seminar. Look at all this, and like here we are, Mikey. Oh, Master Joe in the back. Look at him. Oh my gosh. Master Lee's dog. Here's us. Just, man, look at the happiness that was there in 2017. This was before the whole issues happened. Oh, back when there was peace. I guess there's peace again, but oh yeah, look at that flexing up on Muju. Oh, Joe McGinn getting an IMO bath. Classic. Master Cho, Dr. Park, the Poultry Skills Seminar. You know it's Korean when it's spelled seminar. It's, you know, legitimate Korean. And what else? The swine workshop, man, this was amazing too. The sleeping on the floor. This was like Justin there. Agno, man, this was classic. Like, so if you want the full Korean experience, you got to sleep on the floor. It's there's Joe sleeping on the floor. Look how many pillows he put under him. Classic. Lambert. All these guys eating. Oh, Bolo-san. But yeah, definitely an experience. If you get a chance, you know, I don't know. I don't know if we're ever going to go back to Korea again. Maybe. I haven't, not sure if I'm allowed anymore. Times have changed. Going to church with these people in Korean. Walking through a tunnel. All this. This is in Gokseong. Just classic agriculture everywhere. Amazing things. So, yeah. Oh, Master Cho. Look at Lambert's hair. Nice hair, Mr. Ohia. Those guys. Josh. Oh, David Wong getting a IMO bath, curing his prostate cancer. Which, not saying it cures it, but it cured it. Justin. Oh, look at Joe's. It's glistening with sweat in the back. Nice. Yeah, doing IMO bath. This was our first experience doing this. Learning all these great things. Master Cho teaching us how to do IMO bath. He's doing the IMO bath. Talks all about it, how it heats up your body, kicks out the pathogens in you. These microbes. Amazing what they do for you. It's so hot. You see it steaming? I don't know if you can see the steam. It's a video of a video of a video. There, maybe you can see the steam. I mean, it was also kind of cold. I don't know what time. But look at him sweating. He's glistening with sweat. Learn this technology. Hopefully brought this to the world. We'll see if we can get this out further. More people learn about these health techniques. You know. And then, you know, this is how he turns his IMO. So any of you think you're going to go big scale, you got to go Mr. Lee big scale, where you get a tractor specifically dedicated to turning your IMO pile. Right? Look at this. This is what, like 1,000 horsepower tractor? I don't know. Probably a 50 horsepower. And it has a license plate on it. Wow. That's pretty fancy. But you got to have a dedicated IMO turning tractor. And you know you're a true IMO guy. But I've heard, I talked to Dr. Park and I heard that he lost the farm. He lost the farm because 2020 ruined it for him. Nobody would come to his learning center. He spent all of 2017, all 2018 building this great learning center. We went there. We had the blow up here, and then we lost I heard he lost the farm because of 2017. So it's like, man, this is the thing. You know, talk about being in the right place at the right time. Like, you guys are here for this office hour here, being here today, you know, but you never know how long this is. People sometimes they say, oh, I couldn't make it to your class, but I'll be there next year. I'm like, hopefully, you know, we'll see. You know, times, oh, look at that. I burned my butt. There you go. Butt pick for you. But no, the IMO bath can burn you. Just so you know, right there. You know, it can burn you. So be careful. I did get burned. But Master Cho teaching in shorts, man, this is classic. You can't get this kind of stuff back. You got to be at the right place at the right time. And you got to be there to do it. You know, but learning from Master Cho, him talking about the designs, what he's doing. Oh, I'm glad I was there at the right time, you know, to see this, to be there with Master Cho, to be there with Dr. Park, to be there in the, you know, you just can't take things for granted. And this last year, you know, people coming here, learning, just, you got to make it happen. That's all I can say. Gotta have the right tools, you know. Speaking of on a farm having the right tools, look at this. They got a chipper shredder. Look at all the tools in the back. Like, if you're a real farmer, you know it takes a square, a level, all these discs, this metal cut thing, you know, like all these things. That's what it takes to run a farm. And people just think food comes out of nowhere. It's like, no, man. People lift stuff up in wheelbarrows. And look at that. Not just one wheelbarrow, 4 wheelbarrows, you know, and all this shade material, all these chicken boxes, everything it takes to run a farm. And then, you know, he ran on hard times and lost all this. And raising the pigs, doing these things, you know. It's like, man. I look back, you know, reminiscing difficult times. I don't know, water, silage in here. Look at these pigs, learning about this stuff. Like, I'm just blessed. Right place, right time, right amount. Just like natural farming. To learn these things and to see these, you know, see the pigs doing their things. Look at those pigs eating, you know, Dr. Park. So, anyway, you know, speaking of all that, I appreciate you guys tuning in, because seeing these things, hopefully you can learn. Hopefully we can spread this. Hopefully it's not dying and going backwards. Oh, so here's how to make, here he's making lactobacillus in situ with rice hulls, you know, but spreading all this information out there. He's talking about how to do it. You know, if you want to watch these videos, you got to go to the YouTube, get these. But man, you know, the pigs, so when he puts the water for them, let's see, where does he do it? Right about here. Yeah, here he's taking those water. So this is the lactobacillus rice water. Watch, as soon as he puts this water down, they have other water to drink from. But as soon as he puts this into their water dish, watch the pigs. They just immediately run over there. They're like, yep, that's what I want. They want the lactobacillus. They're attracted to it. Even this pig over there is like, how come I don't get any? But they immediately slurp that stuff down. And this is, you know, high level. That pig's like, oh man, I'm in the empty trough. Hey guys, move, come on, I want some. He's gonna get in there. Get some. Go, little pig. Oh, now he put it in the other one. Is he gonna realize? No, pigs are super greedy. Is he gonna realize there's more over there? No. They're all fighting for that first one because they don't realize there's a second one. Oh, Jenny Choi. What's up, Jenny? Dr. Jenny Choi. Oh, is he gonna go? Come on, little pig. Oh, he got his all to his own. See, that's what happens. The little one. He got all of his own. The other pigs don't even know. He's able to drink that. Oh, this other one figured it out. But learning, you know, doing these things, knowing these things, this is like the silage, you know. People can flex on each other. They can be like, I know this, I know that. And they can also hate on Master Cho and all that stuff. I see some interesting things in the Facebook group, you know. Someone the other day was like, you know, like, we're innovating natural farming. You guys don't know what you're talking about. Like, and it's like, no, if you've only been here and to do this, like, there's so much more to think that Master Cho doesn't know what he's talking about. And his students don't know what they're doing. It's, you don't know what you don't know. And there's so much more than most people spend the time to look at. But the pigs eating the silage, you know, the mastery that's happened here of what's going down, looking at the pig pens. You know, this was what inspired me to get a welder, actually, was these here. But yeah, so anyway, I guess spend an hour doing this, reminiscing, but we'll see. You know, cutting metal, doing these things, man, that's just amazing. Water, the seawater bins, you know, putting a bin up here so you can get easy access to it, all those things. These guys are just smart. Silage, all these things, just so much You know, just looking back, you know, 2017, great year. 2023, you know, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what 2024 has in store. I always kind of look back and I have this like reminiscent thing of like, man, I was on such a good path. And it's not that I'm not on a good path anymore. I love teaching. I love folks coming here, but I've definitely gotten more homey after after 2020. I think it kind of ruined it for me. I don't want to say permanently, but definitely, you know, oh, what a wild trip that was. And but yeah, just looking back, you know, 2017 versus here, 2018 did a lot of good things there as well. 2015, yeah, 2017. If I look here, was definitely a highlight. So we'll see. What was it? That was the year of the rooster. See if we can get a rooster year back. Might have to wait a little while. It's the year of the dragon coming up. We'll see how that goes and all that. So anyway, you know, thanks for tuning in. Hope you got something out of this. You know, thanks. Yeah. Appreciate you. Appreciate the family. We've grown. You know, of all the things that happened in 2023, I think this here, this community we've built, this family, this connection, these things that we've done together, keeping natural farming alive, spreading it, open sourcing it. Appreciate the super chats, everyone who's contributed over this year. You know, keeps things sustainable for me, meaning that, you know, if I get super chats, then I'm able to do more of this, do all these things. Want to thank the Pure KNF Foundation. Want to appreciate Master Cho, Soul, Flat Eric, the whole family, the whole jamly of doing things. Yeah, Thomas, thanks for tuning in. Spreading natural farming, keeping it going in Florida. I wonder if Christy Thilmany's still out there. Yeah, chin up. No. Chin up. I do have my chin up, you know. I'm positive. It's good to look back. It's good to look back to realize and to remember the goodness you have and the things we've done, the accomplishments, you know, just even looking back on those videos. You know, I'm on my front porch and now it's walled in, and how much my yard has changed and how much my gardens and everything's shifted. How much I've learned in terms of like trying these things, right? I start with such enthusiasm, right? I'm like, natural farming, I'm just going to get out there and spray with the incorrect equipment, and just that enthusiasm, and then just being like beaten down from there to be like, no, you need the correct equipment. And how much I've learned, how much my vocabulary's changed in terms of making things clearer, how much my accuracy's changed in terms of understanding the solutions, how much putting things into practice makes the difference. So definitely chin up, you know, beard to the sky, pigs in my beard, hiding, you know, got my mask on for 2020, you know, but anyway, yeah, no, things are good. I appreciate it. I'm good spirits, good things. You know, yeah. So, but anyway, I'm gonna get on with my my day here. Enjoy the rest of the New Year's Eve. I want to, you know, if you missed last week's, wish you a Merry Christmas. Hope Christmas was good for you guys all. I got, you know, it was great for me. Had a whole bunch of family here. Played a whole bunch of golf. I did okay too. You know, bogey golf. Well, you can't complain when you get out there and have fun with family. Won $1 betting. Yeah, woo, high stakes. All those things. So I hope everyone, you know, wishing you the best heading into 2024. Looks like we will be doing more office hours this coming year, but also have a few other different things in store if things work out properly. And we'll see how all that works. But good things happening here. Hopefully good things happening for you. And if not, just remember that, you know, it's just a game, man. It's just a ride. Whatever, what's that guy's name? The guy that always smokes cigarettes and talked and it's, I don't know. Anyway, okay, it's on the, anyway, cool. Well, thank you. I'm gonna get out of here before I ramble too much. Appreciate you all. I'm gonna go to this one and we'll do a slow curtain close for 2023 ending. See ya. Aloha. Love y'all. Bye.